Huntington Bank Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. His running back is getting better.
And the Ducks will kick off first, and here we go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped right there after a short... The Ducks offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's deliberate.
Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Oh, they're after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Hard running there. Got a little grass. And he scores! Touchdown, Ducks!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He might want another play. Off play action on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Throws for the tight end. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's a heat. And down he goes. A defense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Picks up the first down. He's loose. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. He got a step and just dusted the field. His 3rd touchdown in the game, and the Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Ben, that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Shelton. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards. Now this offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he just chucks it into the 4th row. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Babe, got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. He'll start this drive going to the air, showing the arm straight down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Looking down the middle. It's caught. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking for a man. It's Shelton. Pressure coming. On the move and looking. All kinds of time before he fires right.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Ducks peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the 1st half. There's some room. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. They are seizing. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. On target to the left. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Rides the option, he keeps it. Makes it past the marker. Turning it on. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Oregon!
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide now a little confused.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Ducks have taken it inside the 20. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to throw. It's Shelton. Bringing the heat. Escape. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the wideout.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping.
And here comes the punt team. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The run inside. It's Osborne. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And they got him.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
They make the stop about 4. From the gun, the ground game. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. As we're working our way into the back half of the season, here's the high-speed. This is what an elite team does. They know